You'll understand by the time we're done.
Don't worry.
Welcome into the spooky celebration with me and Sam.
Welcome.
And Jared and Robin on the turntables.
Our stone DJs.
They are. And I don't think we look spooky, but I think we look
festive.
Feline.
Feline festive.
Sam bought us ears today.
They're so sparkly.
And so I had, because Sam and I pretty much twin on everything, I had also purchased these very similar ears. I didn't bring them today.
It was so funny.
But she gave me my pair, and I'm like, oh, yours are way nicer than the ones I bought at CVS. And she was like...
This was a last minute buy from CVS this morning, actually. And she said the exact same thing. Yours were a checkout buy, which is hilarious.
I buy everything at the checkout.
Me too.
When my daughter was little, she would literally, I would get to the cash register at like Joann, and everything from the aisle, if I wasn't paying attention, was in her lap. She also did that with samples at Costco. Like I would leave Costco and she would have samples in her like diaper and her pants.
Girl after my own heart.
So she's proud of that. Listen, I think that's nothing to be ashamed of. Anyway, that's not what you're here for today. Welcome to. So if you're not sure what today is, we're mostly sure what today is. We thought it would just be a fun, let's hang out, talk about shadow season. If you're in Living Astrology, which is the online class that I teach with Tara All, who's a master astrologer, you're going to get the full deep dive tomorrow. I'm not teaching astrology, but there is a lot happening in October.
Yes.
And not the least of which is Pluto's going direct, which is not a huge deal. Pluto goes retrograde, every year for 5 months. But for Pluto to go direct right before one of the biggest eclipses we've had, it's a major eclipse coming. And, it's, and then we go into the season where it's not just lunar eclipse, it's solar eclipse. So you get the whole meal of energy that is kind of moving and shifting you, both on the front burner and the back burner, don't you say? Because Sam's an astrologer too. Isn't that kind of the feeling right now? It's everything's about to...
It's about to go nuts for shadow season, and it's going to be exciting, a lot of full of transformation and stuff, which is exactly the theme, I think, of people who practice shadow work and stuff around this time of year. So just buckle up.
Behave yourself.
Behave yourselves.
And I always say, if you're keeping big secrets, just expect that they won't be kept for a lot longer.
Yeah. My
mantra in shadow season is, if I wouldn't put it on a billboard on the freeway, I'm probably not going to say it or do it right now. So it's just because everything gets revealed. So
absolutely,
it's always in service of your highest good, but it can be a little peekaboo if you're not ready for that yet.
No.
By the way,
announcement. Yeah.
So what we're doing is trivia, hang out, a little bit of Q&A probably spliced in there too if there's stuff that you want to ask us. We have huge giveaways. I mean, really, I will give huge kudos to the team and to Robin in particular. And then, Robin, I think I have the wrong sheet because this one doesn't have my numbers on it for the giveaways. I think maybe Sam and I swap. She was pointing to something, but I didn't see. Anyway, let me know, Robin.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then, so we have giveaways, and then we actually have some cool products that we chose collectively as a team from sagegoddess.com that are in the sale and discounted for today that we thought would be cute for your altar. So it's not because there's anything they're not awesome. They're just hey, we probably should talk about these things.
Absolutely.
I want to tell you, can you hand me my Month of Magic set? If you did not get the brand new Month of Magic set, there are 24 left forever. This is a limited edition new little cute monthly set of tools at sagegoddess.com, and most of you saw it and most of you got it. The cute little pomegranate.
I love the pomegranate so much.
I love it. And then you get Almondine Garnet.
Yes.
So you get the 4 products, but literally there's 24 left, and it just was new this morning.
Wow.
There will be a Month of Magic November and December and January, but we will not repeat October, so they're like little collectible goodies.
Go get your palm. So
that
sweet.
Pomegranate is so... Seriously, I geek out about cute little things. That's a cute little thing.
It is.
They don't have that at the CVS checkout.
No, they don't.
Anyway, so, and then if you got that, then just stay and hang out. We got lots of stuff to show you and things to share with you. You ready?
I am ready.
I know.
Da, 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 da. All right.
Meow.
May I ask the first question?
So let's go with our first trivia.
All right.
You ready? First trivia question. Let your friends know we're live, by the way.
Yes. This extremely rare gemstone, often mistaken for emerald, is known for its intense green color and high value. What is it?
I need little, like, trivia music.
I know. Dude. Meow, 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 meow.
That's horrible trivia music. Whatever we would come up with would be better than that. But we actually broke into it right away. There wasn't like a God bless Leos, man. Okay.
I think we are on top chat.
Oh yeah, we are. Change it to live chat.
Live chat, everyone.
Shit.
Sorry, everyone's
okay.
answers.
So we have to go up, and I think we choose the first person who said it correctly, right? Do you have the piece? Oh, you do. You're sitting right in front of you.
Jared, do we pick the person?
Yeah.
Which line is this one, by the way, Robin?
That is number 15.
I just want to cross it out as we go.
Number 15.
My thing is, like, I'm excited to see who gets the answer right, because it's not what you think.
It's definitely not.
So I'm looking for it. Did you see it?
I saw one. Go down a little. Da-da-da-da.
Nope.
Nope.
Do you guys want to give any other clues?
Oh.
What are some other things you like about this stone?
I know.
What's the other things that you like about this stone?
Okay, I'll give you some hints. It's called the Queen of Garnets. As far as I know, and I don't know everything about gems in the world, but I know a lot, it is actually the most expensive garnet because it doesn't crystallize in big sizes. So it's super duper rare. It's rarer than Savarite. It is rarer than... Let me see what other guesses you guys came up with. It is Queen Garnet, but you have to have the name. It is rare. She is the Queen of Garnets. Chrome diopside is a damn good guess.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-hmm. So is Parido. So is green tourmaline. All these are great guesses. If that was an Alexandrite, though, I would just retire, probably.
Me too.
I mean, here we go. We're getting into some correctness.
Teacher.
Okay, I know. So I do see one. I'm going to scroll up and see if I see anybody else who got it first. I'm going to try to be as fair as I can. You got to remember, my eyes are old, honey.
I got your back.
The first one I saw was Crystal Porter.
Mm-hmm.
That's the first I saw. It doesn't mean you're the first to say it, but that's the first I saw. Demantoid.
Da, 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 da.
And I have to say, like, that's the only terminated Demantoid garnet I've ever seen.
Da, 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 da. And it's gorgeous.
Crazy.
Hello.
It's got like triangles on it and shit.
It's insane.
Rare. It's real special.
It's gorgeous.
I don't know, probably $750 to $100,000 or $1,000. $5 bajillion. Minor exaggeration.
Gorgeous piece.
We are, by the way, drinking tea. I made a little tea for Team SG before we started. We are drinking Magic Hours tea, her Leo tea.
Oh my gosh.
Which is orange calendula, which I thought was really good for the season. And then she has little black tea pearls in it that when they go into the hot water, they open like a little flower.
That's so beautiful.
So it's a little like pick me up for our afternoon and
Yes.
a little ancestral medicine.
Cheers.
So if you want to brew some tea, it's black tea. You can put some orange peel in it. It'll give you the same flavor. If you even have an orange in your kitchen, just take a little bit of the peel off. It actually is even better if it's fresh. Brew your black tea. And then if you have marigolds or dandelions in your yard, pick one of those and put that in your tea, and you'll be kind of on the same page as us. So congratulations. All right, thanks, you guys. We are your resident black cats.
Rare.
We really are.
We really are.
I know.
Two Leos
Who are very...
We bought the same cat ears. Come on. Oh, yes.
I mean,
Sorry,
Robin's a Leo,
Robin,
too. No,
yeah.
well, I mean, it's like, line up.
I
We got
know.
a cancer behind the table. It was like, Jesus. But, anyway, here we are.
Number one.
Number one. Thank you.
Okay. So like I said, and because tonight's kind of like, we're just playing, so if you do have questions or like, hey, something you just would be curious to know, we also will try to do our best to take some time to answer your questions tonight too. Normally we're kind of like, there's a lot to do when we're in our live gem sales, so like the pace of tonight's a little more relaxed.
Yeah, which I really enjoy, honestly. We can like kind of...
I do too, we can chit chat and just kind of see what's on your mind tonight too.
Yes.
Again, because you've got some astrological wisdom here, and a lot of truly, and also just practitioner wisdom, right? We're both practitioners too, so it's like I'm already thinking about what do I want to be doing for Samhain and all those things. So
definitely.
So we have. I'm gonna turn it over to Sam because I just think you really. She is the mother of black cats. I almost said dragons.
Yes, I honestly like wanted my Instagram name to be Catlisi at one point instead of Khaleesi. No one would get it.
Did you do like a CHAT?
Something like that. There was something there. Very dorky of me, but I am the crazy cat lady. I love these candles. I actually bought one of these for my mom when they first came out. The first launch was like sometime last year, I believe.
Yeah, we restocked it.
Yeah, it was a restock. Yeah. But these are so lovely. Cats are mysterious creatures known to walk between our world and the spirit realm. They largely symbolize the balance between dualities. This can mean integrating light and shadow, feminine and masculine, inner and outer, action and rest, doing and being. The cat also represents patience, the spirit of adventure, curiosity, and independence, which I mean, as a Leo, Leo, sun and rising, I just connect with this one.
She's got all of it going on. No, but you know what? It's funny because the other thing I like about cats is that they're, and you know, don't take this the wrong way. I feel like I am a cat. Yeah. Cats are kind of also assholes.
They are.
You know what I mean? Like, they're not going to do what you want them to do. If you go, hey, come over here, Flufferton, and do this thing, or like, go here right now. I mean, a dog will like try if it's well trained. A cat is just going to look at you like, are you talking to someone behind me?
I know.
Like, I just,
are you trying to call me?
How do you? So anyway,
they march to their own beat into their own little like world.
They're irreverent. So now this candle is made here in house at Sage Goddess, and you're gonna smell a lot of vanilla, but there's also dragon's blood in it for grounding and clearing and protection. So that mix is kind of fun. There's vetiver, 2 different kinds of vetiver. There's pumpkin, which, you know, the calabaza in the Spanish tradition and the Mexican tradition is all about abundance. There's so many seeds, and seeds always represent money and new beginnings. Yes. So it's $33 for the candle.
And there's these beautiful chipstones.
I think everything ships for free in our sale today too.
Yes.
So there's no shipping. You just say, and Team SG will put the item up if you're new to how our online sales work, and then you can say sold, and 33 of you or 32 of you will get our black cat candle.
Yes. And they're so cute. I love the image of them. They do. I was going to bring that up. I seriously recommend these. Like, you can burn them all season. Yeah. Like, they will be fine.
And it's printed. This isn't a sticker. Yeah. I think that's really, or, you know, like, it's not embossed, but it's art on the jar. So it's not like a sticker, which I think is really cool, too. It's kind of like my favorite cat candle we've done.
Me, too. And when you are done, you can use it as a little, like, flower vase, which I love, for your altar, for your cat altar space, because most people have cat altars in their homes, you know what I mean?
If you don't tell us.
Yeah, no, I'm joking.
Yeah, although Smudge would say my entire house is his altar.
Absolutely. Most cats would say that.
I'm there basically to provide food and water and occasional entertainment.
They own us.
They do. He slept on my head the other night. I woke up and like Rump was here and kind of like, you know, like he like headphones almost. And I was like, this is a really unique arrangement that we have together.
He's like, deal with it.
No, he does. And then he sleeps with his like paw on my face a lot of times too. And it's just like, he doesn't put his claws out, but it's just like.
That's true love, actually. That's like a whole other level of love from a cat.
He will forever be my soulmate.
Yes.
Yeah, stick incense holder is a smart idea too.
Yeah, totally.
I mean, what a great place to store it. So you have something cute to store it. Because a lot of people store their stick incense in a drawer. Yeah. I actually think it's part of your accessories.
I think so too.
Yeah. So it's cute. Enjoy that one, you guys. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Smudge is badass. Honestly, getting dogs after having Smudge was kind of like, how's he going to be with them? Yeah. And he does not care. He does not care. He's just like, you guys got nothing on this.
You know whose house
Grandpa.
it is.
Grandpa. No, he just does not care about cat or dogs at all, which is so great. Both of my dogs are super passive, and my cat is super aggressive.
Isn't that funny? So funny.
He hits them in the face sometimes. Anyway, not that they don't deserve it. So, okay.
Awesome.
What are we off to now, Jared? Master of Ceremonies.
All right.
Let's do it.
Do 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 do.
I know, I'm really looking for that.
I know, we need a little catch song. All right, are you guys ready? Are we ready?
I'm so ready.
This gemstone, sometimes called the Bishop Stone, is known for its striking green color and was once believed to protect against evil. What is it?
What is it? Which number is this one, Robin?
This one is number 16.
Thank you, darling. I'm gonna cross them off.
Do, 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 do.
Oh, I see the question now, Robin. You're probably sitting there going, that woman must be really exhausted. I'm sorry. I was looking at the other columns and I wasn't looking at the questions, so now I can cross them out on my own.
No worries.
Now, other hints about this. Oh, somebody already got it.
Woohoo!
Lena Lockhart got it. Seraphinite.
Da, da, da.
It has often thought, kind of like to extend the legend and the lore a little bit, to be a stone that can be used in exorcisms. Ooh. So like proper, like, you know, attachment removal. I call it spiritual vacuuming.
Yes, yes.
Some people have shit on them.
Yeah, no, it's so true.
One of the most interesting reads I have read recently, because I go down rabbit holes, and I'm not going to remember his name accurately, but he was the exorcist to the Vatican for like 30 years. And there's a movie about it, and I will tell you, I tried to watch the movie on a plane and I couldn't. Oh, he found a sound.
I think so.
That was that loud.
Meow!
Just to show you guys some seraphinite also while she's talking about it.
I tried to watch the movie. I can't watch movies like that energetically, so yeah. I read about him instead.
Cool. Yeah.
But what he said was that he got called out all the time at the Vatican for cases.
Wow.
And he said 97 to 98% of them he referred to a psychiatrist. Wow. Because there was some kind of imbalance. He's like, the other 3, I needed to be there.
Whoa.
The other 3%. Oh. And it was just like, it's the stories of all these cases that he said legitimately.
How
and the guy's smart. You
yeah,
know what I mean?
No,
like,
totally. That's a binge read
the Pope's
for sure.
Exorcist, yeah. Amorth, Gabrielle, I think Amorth. Anyway, fascinating reads if you're into that subject. I told one of my friends I was reading about it, and my friend was like, that is how you spend your free time? And I'm like, we're not judging right now. So anyway, if you have really weird shit in your environment, this ring will be very, very helpful for you, and congratulations.
Congrats, guys.
I do have friends who come to Sage Goddess, and they get, and I can always tell kind of what they're working on. Almandine Garnet, Seraphinite, Black Tourmaline, Isurine, and I'm like, what are you up to?
You can always tell.
What kind of stuff is in your, neighborhood? So those are kind of we should put a quad together of those stones.
That's actually a really good idea. I would buy it.
Yeah, listen, and that stuff. I mean, to me, it's real.
Yeah,
it doesn't have to be real for you, but I've seen some stuff in my life that tells me that's not as much of a not real story as it seems.
Absolutely.
And it's kind of witchy, spooky stories to tell.
Yeah, for shadow season.
Yep. Okay, so this is an obsidian spider. I thought I saw a little sheen on these. Did I make that up in my mind? I thought I saw just a little, like a hint of a sheen.
I think I see it on this one, a tiny bit, yeah.
Tiny.
Right there.
Yeah, tiny. Mm-hmm. So it's not going to be super sheeny, if I can make up a word for us today. But I will tell you, the reason you might find a little sheen in your black obsidian is they all come from one mine.
Cool.
And then the gases in the obsidian mine are what determine if it's golden sheen or silver sheen or peacock or, black or mahogany or whatever. So they do kind of all grow together. They tend to grow in different pockets.
How cool.
So obsidian is a lava glass, comes from Mexico. The Aztecs really did believe it was hardened fire. And so I loved having this for your altar because it's an amulet of protection. I love spiders. Anybody else in the feed loves spiders?
Symbolically, yes, but
my son is funny because he'll see one and he's just like, what is that? What is that? And I'm like, it's a spider. And it's actually a very small spider. What are we doing right now? Whereas I'm the one who'll give the daddy long legs a ride out of the bathtub. You know what I mean? So anyway,
my gosh.
I love spiders. I believe spiders are your grandmothers weaving webs of wisdom.
I love that.
So when you see a spider, it's trying to communicate with you, I believe, and remind you that a web, which looks very fragile, is actually stronger than steel. And so what you weave that might look very delicate actually can be very strong. Absolutely. And so can you. So now that I've talked too much, these are $40 a piece. Oh no, I'm sorry, $28 a piece. Once again, looking at the wrong column. They were $40 on our website. They are $28. And I also made a mistake on the candle price too, and I'm sorry about that. They were $23 and not $33.
Angel numbers.
Okay. I'm going to just circle all of this. And feel free to tell me I'm wrong.
Shelly Santos.
I know.
But why is it always a Black Widow with me, girl?
But you know, I had them nesting in San Diego when we lived down there. Yeah. And I mean, that's not fun. I don't want to see that. You know what I mean? I don't want to see a big white lump of Black Widow eggs. Nobody
terrifying,
wants that.
yeah.
I'm not saying you have to let them in your bed and kiss them. I'm just saying
when you see them, it's worth acknowledging.
You don't need to beat it with a broom. This is a very small little creature that's not, for the most part, going to harm you.
Right.
And you're much bigger than it is. I always tell the kids
scared. It's more scared of you.
Yeah. Don't hit grandma with a broom.
Don't hit your grandma. Thank you. All right.
You're never going to think about spiders the same way. You're going to go, I can't hit it with a broom. It's my grandmother. Is that an ew? Really? We can disagree about spiders. Listen, when they're big, and I've seen some big stuff because I've traveled a lot too. Like when they're big, it can get weird. Again, you don't have to have it in a little bag like a small
like a pet
dog
or something.
You know what I mean? I'm not getting weird with it. So congratulations.
Congrats.
Happy for you guys. And yeah, it looks like they had a few candles left. Cool. So you can say sold spider for $28 or sold candle for $23.
Yay.
Okay.
May I go to the next question? This gemstone, known for its bright green color, high transparency, is considered a symbol of rebirth and renewal. What is it?
And it's for abundance too. And might be some people's birthstone. But then there are some Leos that it's not their birthstone.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, did it go away? Who will guess it first? I saw one. Well, there's going to be a lot, but I saw Darlene Ryan.
She got it.
Congrats, Darlene.
Congrats. Yay. And here is a beautiful example. And your prize for guessing correctly.
I mean,
this is insane.
It's terminated. Darlene, honey.
So
come closer.
Come.
It is a terminated Parido crystal, which is really hard to find. That means this is the point, right, that was growing in the mine.
So cool.
Parido is kind of like Demantoid. They don't normally crystallize this big, so it's a huge one. And then you have a little cut faceted Parido on the bail, which I always think is beautiful. And it's open on the back, so all that juicy,
oh wow, look at that little back
abundance,
detail.
you know,
beautiful.
Prosperity.
Look at that.
Magics. I know it's like a tree of life almost.
So cute.
Anyway, I'm kind of obsessed.
I'm a little envious.
We're jelly. We're jelly. You
but
might
congrats.
have the prettiest Parido of them all.
Truly.
But I want to say thanks again, because what beautiful items for you guys for today. Hopefully you guys are having fun. It's fun just to come on and play with you and, chit chat.
And give away
stuff. Things and give things away. It's like, how fun is that? I do want to get myself a laser gun, though.
We're going to get
like
you one. I'm going to look on Amazon after this.
Just high-powered.
I feel like with Halloween and costumes and stuff, it's going to be easier than ever to find
so too.
a really high-powered rainbow laser gun that's going to take these shows.
Rainbow?
Okay.
You have to check it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a full prism, in the tip,
Here's what I'm going to tell you. Once you see what we're talking about, there is no going back.
Okay, because I was like, is this a real thing?
There's an AD and a BC. No, this is a thing.
It's an AD and a BC.
No, there is like a...
Things to connect about after.
I know. I kind of want to show them. I feel like if you're missing this in your life, I think it's worth promotion. I don't want to copy it. I just want to have a laser gun for myself. It just really changed the way I feel about toys and props. And whatever, I'm 50 and I can do whatever I want. I'm not afraid of judgment anymore.
No.
Okay. Let's see. Aw, yeah, wasn't it fun? Heather said it's fun getting to know you better. We're happy that you guys are here.
Thank you.
And she does an incredible job.
Aww.
Welcome in, Circe. She's like stupid Wi-Fi.
No.
You're right on time. You're all good. Do you want to see it? Okay.
Do you want to see it? Do you want to see it?
Okay, listen. This came up on my like recommended.
I love it when it does that.
Account.
Nails it.
And so, of course, I sent it to her.
Yeah, no, Sunday night.
DM right away. I think it was it literally was 9 p.m. on Sunday night.
I loved it. I was like, oh my gosh.
I said weird shit, but not about work on Sundays.
Never.
Oh my god, check this out. It's Ginger James Studio. And I'm not saying that this is what we're going to do, but I'm just saying it has changed my life a little bit, and maybe it'll change yours.
Meow.
Halloween. Now you say to yourself oh, that must be the only one like that, except then you go to the account and
I didn't realize this was you.
Oh yeah, no.
So anyway, enjoy.
I'm obsessed.
That'll be about 3 hours for you this evening if you're anything like me and watch probably every one that was made.
Oh
okay,
my gosh.
That is not why we're wearing cat ears.
No.
That was not intentional, but you might see a theme.
Down the line,
I have laser gun envy. Okay, I know.
SGTV, let the games begin.
I know.
Thank you guys.
She's fun. She made me smile on a Sunday night, and not everybody in the world makes you smile on a Sunday night. I sat there and I was like, this is the best thing I ever saw. Okay, now there's nothing weird in our tea.
No.
I wish there was. Not even a little mugwort today, unfortunately. Okay, so no segue is possible into our next
not at all
item for you, so we're just gonna go there.
We're gonna go straight into it. Thank you.
And I'm gonna tell you the right price this time. Oh, have fun! And by the way, if you subscribe to that channel, that's what is gonna be in your feed because she's active. So get ready for that. It's exciting. A lot of new things to see. So, I love skulls. I collect gemstone skulls. I know a lot of you do.
Yes.
And if you're new to skulls, anybody new to skulls, by the way, you're like, oh, I don't collect skulls, or why do people collect skulls? It'd be a great conversation to have.
I will out myself. I don't own a skull.
Really?
I don't. I have a lot here at work. All the eyes in the room just shifted towards me. I love them. I just have never found one for myself, even though at the gem show there was a million of them that I could have taken home with me, but I am a newbie. I'll out myself.
Well, I will say I don't know that there's a right time or a wrong time, and I will say I don't buy every one I see.
Right.
I kind of have to feel connected to it. One of the coolest ones I have is by Leandro de Souza, who's a very famous carver in Brazil. You should follow him too. And I interviewed him in Tucson. Some of you might remember that. Just a fun, spooky story. And he said something, the only other artist I've ever heard say something like this is Michelangelo, who was talking about carving in marble.
Right.
He said that when he gets a piece of quartz or citrine, that he can see the skull inside of it.
That's super interesting.
And then his job is to make it so. You know what I mean? So he can tell if it's a long piece. He makes these things called shamans. So they have longer heads or extended heads, kind of you find Peruvian skulls and some African skulls that are kind of more elongated. So anyway, there's some amazing carvers.
Cool.
Yeah, he has some really cool ones called shaman that he does. And you can see people are commenting in the feed which ones they have. And if you find them creepy, here's what I'm going to tell you. Here's what I always say. This is one of the things that both of us have. We might be very different people, but guess what?
Yeah.
Yours and mine look pretty much the same.
Yep, dust to dust.
So I call it the common denominator. And for me, what it represents is I actually think skulls are really beautiful. And for me, what it represents is what the tie that binds us all. And it also binds us to our ancestors.
Yes.
Right? And to our children. Right? So it's an amazing thing to me, right? And so anyway, this is a jade skull, and what jade represents is abundance, strength, tenacity, endurance. It's the you can do it stone. Jade's also good for new business ventures and new opportunities. So this could be kind of I think of skulls as coming through with a message or guidance.
Absolutely.
Kind of direction for your next steps. And this could be what's your professional next step, or guaranteeing success in a new venture. These were $30. They are $21 for a Jade Abundant Wisdom skull.
Beautiful.
So it's kind of fun to get one for like $20. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean? Like if this is where you're starting your collection, I think it's a great place to start because Jade has such a long history. You know, if you've read my crystal lore book on the history of gemstones, Jade is mentioned in almost every tradition throughout all of the ancient texts and spiritual traditions. So it has this, you know, this time link, right? And then to have a skull carved out of it, I think is really cool.
Absolutely.
So congrats. He's your little Jadey.
Jadey.
He's your little
cute
Jadey
little
skull.
name.
I know. If I had a laser gun, I'd point it at him.
Oh my gosh, that's such a good idea. Point like during a lecture, you know what I mean? Have people point. I love it.
In my old teaching days, I would have done that and then probably gotten called in and said, you know, there are like professional pointers and then there's laser guns. Let's be a grown-up here.
What do you mean?
But see, I don't have to worry about that now, so I'll just be like, meow. Meow. Love it.
Thank you, thank you.
Congratulations. Carla said, I have this one on my abundance altar. I will have to meditate while I'm looking for a new job.
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
You should. And then add aventurine, which is going to be good luck for a new job or a new opportunity. I'm also intuitively getting hematite for you, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if there's anxiety around finding a new job. Sometimes that can be why hematite shows up in your field to kind of ground you. Oh, I know. Being a grown-up, man. When I was young, I just wanted to grow the F up. And now I'm here and I'm like, excuse me.
Wait, what?
Excuse me. The brochure didn't look like this.
Fraudulent.
Wait a minute. I want my money back.
Hang on. We did not agree to this.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
I really thought it was going to be so cool to be a grown-up.
I know.
And even my kids are like, I will be able to eat whatever I want, whenever I want. And it's like,
It's not that exciting.
It's really not.
after day 3, you're like, could somebody fix me some food?
I'm not nourished.
Does anybody have a snack? What's in the fridge?
I can barely make my own lunch.
What I bought. This sucks. That part.
Which isn't so fun.
No. Anyway, tell your kids that all of us here at SG said, stay home and be grateful, man.
Savor every moment.
If somebody else fills your fridge, you're a lucky duck. Although I'm going through menopause, sometimes I forget things a lot now. So now I'm like, oh, I bought that. There's like a whole new level of excitement. Like, yes, oh my God, wait, I bought that. Okay. Anyway,
Oh my gosh.
it's another experience for you to look forward to. All right, is it trivia time? Oh no,
We have
it's
number 10.
it's awesome
Number 10?
things time.
No, number 9.
Number 9.
Okay, right.
Something like that.
You know. First of all,
It's a really cool canvas that keeps rolling up on me.
I love this art so much.
It's beautiful.
It's a 6x10 canvas. So what I will say is, mine at home is in a 5x7 frame. I did have to like not use the whole canvas to do that. I do have customers who told me they found a 6x10 frame somewhere special. So, but talk about gorgeous art for your Samhain altar. I just think it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
It's got the beautiful sugar skull aesthetic to it, which I think is really cool too. So that was, you get that, by the way, plus you get a black obsidian coffin incense burner. Okay.
So cute.
You get the copal incense sticks.
Mm-hmm.
Those are Mayan copal from the Yucatan Peninsula. They're handmade.
Amazing.
And then you get a chalcedony and dendritic opal generator, which is for shadow integration and transformation, transmutation. So the whole set was originally $134 on our website. It's $94 tonight to get the generator, the incense burner, the whole pack of incense sticks, which you get 20 incense sticks. It's a lot. That will last you a year.
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't have to burn it all at once. I don't. I put them out and relight and put them out and relight.
Same.
And then, yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
So cute.
It's kind of like an altar to go, and I'm telling you, when the art is framed and you've got your generator and you're lighting your incense, and maybe you have a small candle, like maybe you're getting the Month of Magic candle, it's kind of all you need. We kind of have you covered for Samhain this year.
The incense holder is just so adorable. It's like,
That's a conversation starter.
yeah, it is.
I like to do things like put that out on the Easter table, or
She would.
July 4th.
Yeah.
Like, oh wow, what an interesting decoration. Like, yeah, well,
And to me, this artwork is year-round, too.
How do you know you're at Athena's house? My dinner plates have sugar skulls on them.
Do they really?
Yeah, year-round.
How cute is she?
My sister gifted them to me because it was a Williams-Sonoma. She works for Williams-Sonoma, and she gifted me a set of them, and they're just the coolest dishes. And so I used them. She sent them around Halloween time, and then I just never put them away. So it is awkward, like on New Year's Day, or you know what I mean, just like Valentine's Day, spring equinox, whatever.
Oh, so
that's
funny.
another thing. Who made the rules about when it's okay to put skull things out, or like
I know.
Now it's not okay to put your Halloween decor out in July or whatever? And it's like, listen, tell you what.
Permanent home decor in my house.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised, but I don't think people would. People who work here tend to have certain interests in common.
That's what I was gonna bring up. Lexi's taught me that skulls are year-round for sure.
Yeah. We do it. The dishes might still be at Williams-Sonoma. You could always take a peek. And honestly, like the nicest dishes, I put them in my dishwasher, and like sometimes you buy dishes like that and the design comes off and stuff. I just love them, so you might still be able to find them. No rules.
Oh, jinx.
I know. Well, there can be rules. I just don't know what they are.
Trivia?
There are rules for trivia. You have to listen to the question and answer it.
Are you guys ready? I love these cards so much.
I do too.
Shout out to
They're super cute.
our team who made them. All right, guys. This eerie gemstone, with its ghostly appearance. How do you say that word?
Chatoyant.
Oh, chatoyant. I know the word. I've never seen it spelled out.
Yep.
This eerie gemstone, with its ghostly appearance and chatoyant effect, is often associated with the moon. What is it?
The music might be a little...
I
love this song, but...
Built up a little bit there.
Yeah, my music gets a little aggressive. My playlists. All right, let's see who's getting it first. I know, Heather Winkler, you and I are on the same page. Congrats, by the way. I love it. Who takes their Halloween decorations down? It's like, who are these people?
I don't know.
I see one. The first one I'm seeing is Carrie Clegg with Moonstone. And I have to tell you, what you win today, darling, is not just a Moonstone. Oh, goodness.
The cutest, most adorable. Look at that cab. Oof.
That wand is everything. So this is... Oh. Okay, Robin. So I have all the information, but I don't have the... I don't know.
What's missing?
It might be on Sam's sheet.
Yeah. Oh, it's on Sam's. I need to trade with Sam.
I will trade with you.
I'm sorry.
Okay. No, that's okay. I'm going to trade. You are... So this wand... Hold on. Then I'm going to give this back to... yeah. Then I'm going to give this back to you.
Thank
so
you.
You have the other pages.
Thank you.
I'm gonna
That's
give
perfect.
You, yeah. Okay. Sorry, guys. Hold on just a second.
Guys. The cab on this is insane.
The reason I wanted to have the sheet is I wanted to tell you the exact value of this wand. It is sterling silver and copper, and it is worth about $800 to $900. So this is like jewelry for your altar. It is double terminated. Those are amethyst cabochons. So you can open your circles, close your circles, send energy, receive energy, do all the things. And then what I love is, for me, that Moonstone's like a button. Like you hold like where my thumb goes when I hold a wand. So it becomes like a handle.
Yes.
And then you can do sound effects if you have a little... I know. I'm telling you, the giveaways, it's well over $2,000 worth of giveaways tonight. Well over it, just for trivia. Mm-hmm. So I don't even know that we've done this many giveaways in a really long time. So if you're here for giveaways and a party, honestly, that's the best reason to be here. We do have some things you can purchase, but I would come for the giveaways.
I would too.
Some of the shenanigans and weird stories.
Yes.
Do you guys have any questions about Shadow Season or Samhain while we're here? We have a little, it's kind of nice. We were saying earlier, the pace is a little slower, so we can kind of chit-chat with you too a little bit. Okay, so what is next, darlings?
Let's see.
There, it's in the totals for you.
Yeah, I've got it. Thank you. I appreciate you. Where are we going now? Oh, they were, maybe they were already there, Robin. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Everything looks a little different to my eye day, but because it's not a traditional where I'm looking for the...
Thank you.
Of course.
Yeah. Okay. This is a really cool sphere. And we also have a sphere stand, I think, in today's lineup for you. So it might be good to show these to them.
Yep.
We can show them together, but then we'll
Yeah,
have to...
yeah, I can't sell you the stand right now because the team will, it's a lot for the team, but I
Right.
do just want to show you because we do have them.
Yes. All right.
And the stand is
Number 5.
okay, here we are. Okay, so I would recommend putting these together because, God, how cute is
Look
that?
at how adorable. Speaking
We're
of
talking
spiders.
about spiders. There's an amazing shadow workbook. I've got to find the link for you. It's amazing. On Amazon. It's holy shit amazing. The questions it asks, it is like my guiding light for shadow. It's not a shadow textbook. Like, it's not designed to teach you
Right.
things. It's designed to, like, ask you all the right
Like,
questions to
invoke
get you
the
to
things.
bring your own wisdom. Which
Yeah.
I like that anyway.
Yes.
Anyway, I will find it and link to that for you. Not right now, but I will find it for you. Okay, so Shadow Season Protection Sphere, Shungite, Hematite, Smoky Quartz. So, literally what that means is, as you see that sphere right there, it's 3 different stones in one. So you have Smoky Quartz on the right side of your screen. Then you have Hematite in the middle. You can always tell because it's like that silvery black. And then you have Shungite on the left, which is that kind of like hammered metallic looking
Yes.
black stone. Shungite purifies and filters energy out of your field. It does the same thing for water, by the way. Hematite's super grounding, and then Smoky Quartz transmutes. So it takes a lower vibration, raises it to a higher vibration. These are about 2.5 inches, 2 to 2.5 inches. They were $50 previously, and they're heavy. They're shipping for free, and they are $35 each. And then I have the same number of sphere stands as I have of spheres, but you can't buy it yet. But I just want to let you know because honestly, I just think that's the cutest thing.
They are, and I kind of have a lot to say about these little spheres.
Yeah, get in
honestly. I absolutely have to give a shout out to, like, as a person who's been practicing for quite a while now, to have 3 stones in one piece is so cool. I don't feel like I'd seen it back then, you know, not until I started working here.
Me too.
And I was just like blown away that we get to have these power pieces. Like, it's just the coolest thing. I've always loved Shungite for, in the world of metaphysics, Shungite brings this like very physical clearingness because it actually like physically can purify things, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like this, we're calling them shadow season, but I mean, I think they're year round, you know what I mean? Like, keep this in your bedroom when you come home from work or a family event or something stressful. You can just hold this and do like a little like breathing meditation and like just return all that unwanted, you know, energy that happens day to day back to source. And I just think
it's a really good idea.
Right?
You know what I mean? At the end of the day. And sometimes, like, we forget to do, even practitioners, don't you think?
Absolutely. 100%.
Like, we'll have all this great advice for everybody else, and then it's like, wait, I'm stressed.
Yeah, no, it's
what
such
am
a
I
real
doing?
thing.
Like, what do I need to be doing?
Absolutely.
So, and this is the perfect one for, like, sending energy back to source or kind of transmuting something that's too heavy for you. I think that's a beautiful reminder.
Absolutely. And it's pretty.
It is pretty. It is really pretty. I will see if I can find it, just because I know you guys are asking, and I don't want to forget. I think it's literally all I have to do is look up Shadow Work Journal. So, but it's worth a read. I have so many favorite books. I've written books, but I also read a lot. I'm just a reader, and reading calms me down. That's how I kind of bring my energy into present time.
Yeah, totally.
So it's called the Shadow Work Journal. And the author is, I don't know the author, but Keila, Keila Shaheen.
Wow.
And it's called A Guide to Integrate and Transcend Your Shadows. And it's just beautifully done.
And for those of you going through Pluto transits, you should probably just get that, because I've never seen that before, but I'm probably just going to buy it.
There's actually quite a few. If you look, I own the second one too. I didn't like it as much. I don't own the third one that comes up when you search that, but they're all kind of really strong bestsellers, so I don't think you can go wrong. There's good questions.
Awesome.
Yay! So enjoy.
Yay.
Okay. Now,
Number 6.
we're going to talk about...
I'm going to cheat off you for a sec.
Oh no, here it is. Okay. I may have taken both of the sheets.
No,
for
I have
this.
it. I
Do
have
you
it.
have it?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Okay. I just love this. I could talk for an hour about the evil eye. I really could. And I just finished a book a couple of months ago about the evil eye. It was super academic. So, I mean, it really was like the literal history and mythology and from all different traditions. But for me, I was like, it was like a page turner. But I think if you weren't seriously interested in it, it might be kind of boring. It was just kind of like over detailed, but I wanted to know all that stuff. So in my culture, in Greek culture, it's really believed that like people can send negative energy to you, and this is a warding device. So what it basically does is send that energy back to them. And it's funny because in my own practice, I really believe in sending people's energy back to them in the original form that it was sent to you, which means if they're sending you really great energy, then they get really great energy, and if they're sending you poop balls, they're gonna get poop balls back. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, but I'm not. You know, you don't make the rules, right? So it's just that way you do no harm. I just think that's the best thing to do. Is if you feel like there's something coming your way, the evil eye does it for you in a way. So these are 16 to 18 inch. These are gold plated. They have an adjustable clasp, and it's kind of traditional. And what I like about this is you can hang this in your car because a lot of Middle Eastern and Greek and Mediterranean and also in the Jewish tradition too believe it's good to have in your car. It basically is protective wherever you put it. You can also double wrap this around as a bracelet, you know, because it's got an adjustable clasp.
So cute.
And it's sexy that way too. Kind of looks like a, you know, looks a little fancy as a double, or you can wear it, you make it into your like into your wristlet over your finger. So these were $25. They're $18, and I have 13 of them. So not that many. Just something special. It's a fun little under $20 gift because the holidays are going to come and you're going to be like, my budget is $20. I want to get this person something really special. And then it's hard to find things that are really thoughtful and meaningful like that.
I bought this when it came out because I'm a sucker for everything that we have here.
It's hard.
But I get compliments every single time I wear it. People are drawn to it. Yeah. They recognize the energy even if they don't understand it. You know what I mean? And I just think it's super, super cool. And I have evil eyes all over my house.
It looks more expensive than it is, don't you think? Like, I mean, it's I believe jewelry is how you wear it. So I have a friend who really does not wear anything but costume jewelry, but people always think her jewelry is real. Yeah. And it's just how she carries herself. Like, it's one of those things. Like, if you know how to do that, this actually looks like it could be, because they make 14 karat gold evil eye jewelry. Yeah. Like really expensive stuff. Yeah. Even with the glass beads in them, they'll set them in 14K. So
because why not, you know?
But this isn't, so you get a little like, you know, wear it as if.
Yes.
I love that. God, if I swear, one day, because people have asked me to do this, to go live from my library and just kind of scan my bookshelves, because they're like, I just want to know like you read, because it's like hard to give you recommendations, but I have like, I don't know, too many books.
People get a screenshot like your
just like, here, go read that, and then let's have a conversation about it. It's like Oprah's book club, except I'm not Oprah, and it's way weirder than hers, probably.
She's the metaphysical Oprah.
Mine gets real weird. I will just warn you right now. It gets weird. Anyway, congratulations on your evil eyes.
I'm going to send you a picture of my bookshelf when I get home.
Yeah, I would like to see it. I have some original books, too, like original witchcraft books and stuff, because I did my master's thesis on witchcraft in Shakespeare, so... Anyway,
blah, 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 blah. No, it's the coolest thing. How many people get to say that? I don't know.
It was fun. Okay. I think my perfume notes are either here or over on my desk.
I'm about to get them. Sam's going to give you a trivia question.
Oh, okay, good. Let's do trivia.
Just getting some stuff in place.
Thank you, Jared. All right, guys. In folklore, this gemstone is said to possess the power to ward off vampires. It's also the birthstone for October. What is it?
Another hint, people say it's bad luck to buy this stone for yourself, but all of us disagree. Especially Robin.
Especially me, too.
Yeah, and Sam, too. Sam has a enjoyment of this stone.
And buyer's remorse.
I think she is. No, because Tucson. Then you'll be like, I'm so glad I didn't get one then.
Look at the chat.
Oh, God. You guys know my favorite Opal story, right?
No.
Oh, my God. Actually, well, it's my favorite story. I don't know that it's like everybody's favorite story, but... Jen T was the first one I saw.
Me too.
Congrats, Jen.
Congrats.
Yeah, you are getting a blue opal.
It's beautiful.
From Peru. Isn't that beautiful? It's a blue opal heart.
Oh,
it's stunning.
It's gorgeous.
One of the reasons opal looks transparent a lot of times, as you know, is because of water content. So it's the hallmark that characterizes opal no matter where you find it. Because there's Boulder opal in Australia. Mm-hmm. There's Andean opal, Chilean opal. But, you know, any opal, Mexican fire opals, they all have a high water content, which actually for me also puts them in the category of being heart chakra stones. And then I would also say abundance stones, because water is the, I was like, what is that? It's the bottle. I'm like, it sounds like we're haunted. Oh, no. It's a spooky show, but I'm like, I'm not ready for that right now. Anyway, so congratulations on opal. So the legend is that Cleopatra told Mark Antony she was going to host the most expensive dinner party ever in history. She was bragging. And he goes, oh, really? So he comes to the dinner party, and she's wearing opal earrings. And I can't remember what they would be worth today, but, like, let's pretend a few $1 million. Yeah. Okay? And she's wearing these opal earrings, and she's halfway through the party or whatever, and she takes one of her earrings off, puts it in her mouth, and swallows it with wine.
You have said that. I've heard this from you. Yeah.
And so that became the most expensive dinner party of all time.
I love Cleopatra. Iconic behavior, yes.
Yeah, I'm just like, hi, Liz Taylor, or like, Kardashians.
Yeah, literally that.
You know what I mean? Like,
next time I'm just like tipsy at a dinner party wanting to make a point.
I know, I'm just like, and then you're like, oh shit, but like, literally,
wait, that was
how is my digestive system going to recover from that?
I wish I remembered the artist, but the last time I was at the Getty, there's a painting of that moment, and it's like a painting of Cleopatra with like the earring over her mouth. It's very sexy.
Let's do this,
very
baby.
Cute. Yeah,
it's sexy until you're done doing it, and then everybody's thinking about it in your lower intestine.
Absolutely.
I'm gonna pass you this.
Okay.
And then as you go down these, I'll hand them to you.
Okay.
I think it'll be easier for us this way.
Now, do you guys know what we're showing you? I think we should turn the other camera on so people can see. By the way, massive props to Hanalei.
Yes, she's incredible.
Hanalei is on Team SG. She's been here for, like everybody else, 39 years.
50 years.
3,000 years. And so she decorated this incredible bottle. So today's, I wanna bring it. Do you mind if it's like kind of in your face for a second? Mm-mm. So she decorated this whole bottle, including the top of it. I know it's hard. I'm asking Jared to do the impossible. But including the top, which is I believe it's an obsidian sphere, and then there's a red jasper skull, and then she adorned it with the horns and the carvings and the... So anyway, today we're blending perfume, and tonight you can actually buy the perfume. If there's any left, they will go on stagegoddess.com tomorrow. But what's really cool is, and can I show them do you have the bottle that it's coming in? Not those, but the other bottle, yeah. What's really cool is, you're getting it for free shipping. And I'm trying to like not look up, but it's anyway. That's actually a cute shot of you next to the bottle. It's like, hello. You're getting a bottle filled with red jasper chipstones and a red jasper roller.
Yeah. Ooh, how cute!
And it ships for free, so it's free shipping tonight. If you get the perfume tomorrow, if there's any left, it will not be free shipping, which is kind of cool. We've never done a free shipping perfume, I don't think, in a live sale. So we're gonna blend this together right now and talk about the metaphysical properties of the oils. Yes. This was a very intentionally chosen set of oils, and I'm going to try to not talk too much about them, but I do want to tell you they're all real. This is an all-natural blend of essential oils. So you get to be part of the process, and then if you want, you get to enjoy the fruit of the labor. It's called Guardian. We were all talking about how the energy of this season feels like, I'm trying to think of how I described it when I wrote about this for you, because there's a listing coming tomorrow if there's any left. I basically was saying, it's protection, but it's not heavy-handed. It feels like a hug. It feels like just knowing that you're not walking this path alone. That, for me, is what guardianship is, and that, for me, is what the ancestors represent. It's like they, we talked about skulls earlier, right? Just because they're in the spirit world doesn't mean they're not accompanying you for your spiritual journey. So the first one is Immortelle or Helichrysum.
Do you mind if I get up and take photos of you while you're blending?
That's cute.
Yeah.
I don't mind. So I'm going to talk about each one, but just kind of briefly because there's so much to say, and I could be here all night with you. As you know, I've taught classes on perfume blending and essential oils, and it's one of my favorite subjects. So Immortelle or Helichrysum is for everlasting life. Immortelle is actually an ingredient in really expensive skincare products because it reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Yeah, I don't know if they've already put it up for sale. Team SG, woo, looks like champagne popping. They can.
This is the first chance. Oh.
Yeah, for them, yeah. You can purchase it now, and then if there's any left over, we'll put the rest of them on the website tomorrow. But you can comment and say sold as soon as Team SG lets you know. So when we work with Immortelle, we're really working with immortality of our lineage, right? I mean, there is, if you think about it, your mother pregnant with you received some of your DNA and vice versa. So there's this time link between you that persists, and it's not just physical immortality, but it's spiritual immortality, right? It's the idea that your body has an expiration date, but your soul does not. So some part of you will be alive forever. Yeah. Yep. The perfume is $35, though. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It is $39 because we had the red Jasper bottle. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. My mistake. It's not $35. It's $39. They were right.
Trying.
Okay.
We were really trying for
I know.
everyone.
Okay. The next one is chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum has a little bit of the same energy. It's the flower of November. It's the flower of gratitude. It's also the flower of life. So since we're talking during Samhain season about death and rebirth and all of these energies, I think it's also important to talk about life. The life force is said to exist in chrysanthemum flower. So, and the smell is, it's one of the most unique smelling. Have you ever smelled pure chrysanthemum essential oil? It's really, truly unique. It's somewhere between a floral and sort of more of an earthy note. There's something kind of seductive about it. It dries down almost like an amber. So you're going to love it. And I'm putting a lot in because I love it too. And this is going to be a strong perfume. Definitely a shadow blend, I would say. And definitely one that has floral notes, but it's earthy for sure. Not spicy, earthy and sexy. The first one was Immortelle or Helichrysum. The second one is chrysanthemum. Yeah, there's kind of an herbally note to it too. Stephanie is correct. And then the third one is vetiver. Okay, sad story about vetiver. Well, you have to kill the plant to harvest the...
Oh, no.
It's a root.
How perfect, though.
But there's, yeah, I mean, the part of me that likes it deep and dirty and was like, kill it. I have a huge vetiver plant in my yard though, and I have never harvested it because it's such a beautiful plant. Now this to me smells like smoke, sex, and death. So if that's kind of what you enjoy, and I don't think you'd be here if you didn't, I will tell you, it is one of my favorite ingredients. In the US, they don't use it in perfumery because they say that people don't like it. Like mainstream companies don't put vetiver. Sometimes in a men's cologne, which are always my favorites. I always go shopping for scent in the men's department because women's is always too floral for me. I like oak moss, which is also traditionally only in men's colognes. And patchouli, for God's sake. I mean, that's changing a little bit. Perfumery has become more diverse and more unisex in my experience, which is great since I was a kid. So you can see how thick and resinous and syrupy it is. It truly is the root of the plant. And this takes you down into the roots of the planet itself. So it really connects you with that Earth Star chakra. I find it very stabilizing. And in terms of ancestral blends, it takes us down into what I call the lower world or the lower realm where you have the bones and the stones. So there's kind of, I don't know, wisdom of the planet itself that goes into vetiver too. This is going to be for show because that'll take me 19 hours to get the whole bottle in, but we are going to add that whole bottle of vetiver. Trust me, it's all going to you. And then, darling, the alchemy begins. Apoponax. Would you like to know about Apoponax? I'm so glad you asked. Apoponax, did you know, is a resin from the same family of trees, the Bursera family of trees, that frankincense and Palo Santo and copal all come from. And but it's the sweetest of the resins from the Bursera family. It almost smells, there's like a brown sugary type note to it to me. So it's not as, like, frankincense is one of the sharpest, and Palo Santo is very sharp from the Bursera family. For me, a Popanax is a little bit sweeter. It's for trance work. Do you know what trance work is, boys and girls? Getting out of this dimension. You can do it through meditation, you can do it through breath, but it's basically dropping into what we call the theta state of consciousness, which is where physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional healing happens. Welcome to a Popanax. This feels like a fun kind of class in a way, but I'm probably taking too long. So then, tobacco absolute. There's not much. First of all, it's expensive. Isn't that a cute little bottle, by the way?
So cute.
Tobacco.
Yes.
I was up in Hanalei package some of these and I was like, oh, this smells
Beautiful.
so good.
Have you guys all smelled tobacco absolute?
Mm-hmm.
It's not what you
Just
expect.
yesterday for the first time straight. And it
'Cause
was like a little intense. And
I don't love cigarette smell. Some people really
so
do. They
good.
find it comforting. It's not my jam. But tobacco, so they're like, well, would I like tobacco if I don't like the smell of cigarettes? We're not talking about the same thing. It is the same plant, but this is sweet tobacco. This is more intense, and this is used as an offering to Great Spirit. So when we make medicine bundles, we'll put like a little tobacco leaf. This is real tobacco. It's not the what is called sometimes faux tobacco that's used in some indigenous practices. So a little goes a long way when it comes to tobacco. So we're just saying thank you to Great Spirit for the chance to be together today, for the blessings of the holiday seasons ahead, and for the blessing of our ancestors who guide us in every moment. Amen, aho, and so it is. And you don't waste a drop. Not a drop. I love the little purple bottle.
I know.
Do you know the legend? Yeah. Well, even when it's not burned, I don't love the smell of like a cigarette myself. But my mom was a heavy smoker and died of COPD, so I think I have like PTSD around it. So I probably have issues. But what I will say is, the legend is that grandfather tobacco taught people in Journey, shaman in Journey, how to create grandmother ayahuasca by taking the chacruna plant and the Banisteriopsis caapi plant and boiling them together to make the ayahuasca brew. That's the legend, and I think it's a cool story. I don't know if it's true. But wouldn't it make sense that one plant teaches how to make another?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool, right?
It's super cool.
Because there are tobacco ceremonies. I mean, and they're legit.
Yeah.
You know, people do cacao ceremony, and you think, cacao, can that really take me somewhere? But man, you start smoking mapacho tobacco in South America, and I will just tell you, if you have an exam where you have to pull an all-nighter, zing! I one time was in tobacco ceremony, and I didn't know this, and so it was literally like, okay, sleeping next week. That's great. It's like taking 100 Red Bulls. For me anyway, it was like, wow, that really will knock it to you or knock it out of you, however you want to think about it. Okay, next up is cedar. I'll try to be more brief. I love cedar.
I love cedar.
I have a little cedar bundle here.
Yes.
I don't know if you can see it. No, you cannot. Absolutely cannot see it. Cedar.
Yes.
Cedar's a grandfather, just like tobacco, but more protective, I would say. Oh my Lord in heaven, do I love cedar. This truly is one of my favorite oils. And I want you to think, as we're pouring this in, like big, strong, big, tall, strong, handsome, nurturing, everything's going to be okay. Like the grandfather, if you had one, I didn't know mine, unfortunately, but like I always imagined if I did have a grandfather, how cool that would be. Somebody to look up to. My dad's a great grandfather, fantastic grandfather. So I like watch him, and like to me, he's cedar. You know what I mean? He's strong. He's gentle. He has integrity. You know what I mean? Like it's all the things you think about with elders and wise ones in your perfume. Yeah, it's available now, Tony. So you can say sold Guardian perfume, $35. And then if we have any left over, we will put it on the website tomorrow. But I'm only making the one bottle, so there will only be what there is. Rose.
Ooh la la.
Yeah, this is a really, again, these are really beautiful, pure rose. This is a blend of a rose attar, which is a distillation from India, with rose damai, pure rose essential oil. And holy. So rose, we've had all this divine masculine, right? Apoponax, vetiver, cedar. I think of them all as like grandfather medicine. Now going into Guardian Blend is the feminine. This is Mother Mary. This is Kuan Yin. This is any of the female deities or archetypes that you see as nurturing, protective, and certainly grandmother medicine too. I'm going to give you the whole thing because I love rose, and the others will need to be balanced. I am going to take a whiff now, even though I know I'm adding more vetiver.
Can I smell?
Yeah. You're welcome.
Oh my lord. Oh, that is good. All the good stuff.
It's real good.
Whew. I feel like.
Yeah. It's buzzy.
Oh.
Okay. Am I hitting all your notes? Are you ready for calendula? It would not be a shadow season ancestral guardian spirit blend without calendula, without marigold. And I love this too. It's an herbal floral. We talked about these kind of notes before. Obviously, in Mexico for the Days of the Dead, marigolds are used widely to decorate altars, ofrendas, at burial sites, and so forth. But it's also it's physically, emotionally, and spiritually healing, but especially physically. Calendula and immortelle are two also that help with scars, and I don't just mean physical scars, I mean emotional scars. So this can also help with forgiveness, ancestral forgiveness. If there's been stuff in your lineage that has to be transmuted, which a lot of us have. And look, you don't know what you did. Everybody acts like they had these past lives where they were just like really nice queens and made friends with everybody. I hope that for you, I really do, and I love idealizing my past lives, but I just have a feeling there was some shit that went down a couple of times over those thousands and billions of years. So anyway, this will help undo a little of the...
Can you anoint your skulls with this oil during
I
this
think
time?
Anointing your skulls with this oil would be very wise. And then we have 3 more. Frankincense. I don't even know where to begin with frankincense. What I'm going to tell you is, if it isn't in your skincare products, it's in my under eye magic. Do you know why? Because it's the secret. It is the absolute secret to not having bags and lines under your eyes. I made that for you for a reason. So, and that's pure frankincense in there. Frankincense is also... And different types of frankincense smell very different depending on the country of origin, but frankincense is also very protective. Like I said earlier, it's a member of that same Bursera family of trees, which isn't it interesting how they're all protective and they grow in different parts of the world? Fascinating to me. They're all spirit trees. And so frankincense, as you know, frankincense, myrrh, and gold were the gifts to the wise, or from the wise men to the Christ child, because they believed the gold would allow him to make safe passage. As he and his family traveled. Frankincense and myrrh, they believed, would prevent him from getting sick. Frankincense is antibacterial, antimicrobial, and antifungal. So, if, when wise men bring you gifts, they're trying to give you bucks and keep you healthy. And then myrrh. So, we're pretending that we're wise men giving you gifts. Myrrh is a little bit different for me. Myrrh, I call it the gate. It thins the veil between the world of the living and the world of the dead. So it's thicker, it's deeper, and it has a Hecate energy for me. It's a different color too. You can tell it's kind of a red-brown. It literally looks red through the glass, which is really, really cool. So if you're trying to connect, this is great for divination. It's also protective, but like I said, a lot of you are going to use this Guardian blend to work with your ancestors. And again, all you have to do is say sold Guardian 35 and they will capture you. Under Eye Magic, I do think we have it at sagegoddess.com. So the same with vetiver. I will give you the whole bottle. I'm just not going to do it right now you're going to pretend like this is Food Network, and then later it just goes poof, it's done. And then the last note for me and for Hanalei is our favorite. Because I love rue. Do you love rue? I grow rue. Rue is the most medicinal smelling oil of all the ones that we put in, so not everybody loves the smell of it, but when you blend it with the kind of big, round, bold notes that are in here, it sharpens it, so it brings everything together. Rue attracts butterflies, and do you know why? Because butterflies represent the cycles of transformation, birth, and death. And so that's what rue represents. Rue is used also, it's a warding oil. It is used in exorcism practice. I know it's weird that we talked about this whole thing today, but gotta tell you the whole story. So it is believed to be the evil eye of the essential oil world. And it's going in. A little bit or a lot. I don't know. Maybe you got funky town around you and you need all the rues. And it did. It picked up the whole blend and and once I start to actually blend the perfume, I'm not gonna turn it upside down, but I do like to just start the process of alchemizing with intention. This, I will tell you, having blended perfume for Sage Goddess for 12 years, this does not smell like anything I've ever blended for you before, but I've never used these ingredients in a blend before. So, all the notes: immortelle, chrysanthemum, vetiver, opoponax, tobacco absolute, cedar, rose, calendula, frankincense, myrrh, and rue. And a partridge. And a pear tree.
We have 2 very special versions that people will be able to get.
Yes, that is, yeah. Those. Which line is that one?
That is right above it at...
Oh yeah, I see it.
11.
Okay, so
10.
Very special indeed. You want to show them? Sure. There are only 2 of these labradorite bottles. So if you, and we're giving you the perfume for free, so we're charging you for a labradorite perfume bottle, hand carved. We only have 2. They are $399 each. That would be the regular price of the perfume bottle. And then we will send you we're not going to put the perfume inside because we just don't want it to leak. So we will send you a bottle of Guardian with the bottle, and then you can decant your Guardian into that bottle.
How beautiful.
But there's only 2.
Yes.
Only 2. Eye of Newt. Why, of course, Heidi. I love it. I mean, when you're at this point with an oil blend.
Gorgeous. Yes.
Yeah. In my own blends, I get a little more adventurous. I've started to experiment with distilling a little bit.
It smells so good.
Isn't that cool? It's holy, holy, holy.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah. Anyway, if you want one of the perfume bottles, they have listed them. Like I said, we only have 2 of the labradorite bottles. And good luck.
Good luck. My goodness.
Did you enjoy that? I would love to know, because we don't do enough, for me, because I love talking about essential oils, and you can tell I'm passionate about it, and I just I love it as much as stones. Yeah. So if you guys dug that, it'd be cool to do more of that. Did you like learning about them?
I'm biased, but I loved it.
Well, thank you. Well, and they're talking about how much they love. By the way, so the rest of this bottle will be filled with jojoba, but the rest of the oils have to go in it first. So this is about a 40% dilution, which means that's an intense perfume. I'm not spreading that across multiple bottles. That will be the only bottle that's made. So again, if you would like that, you can say sold Guardian 39. Team SG will capture your purchase, and then if there's any more bottles left over, once we count and do our whole thing tonight, we will put that on sagegoddess.com tomorrow. But you have to pay shipping tomorrow. Today you get shipping for free, which is pretty cool.
Absolutely.
I'm glad you liked it.
Yes.
Essential oils are just, But my mom introduced me to it. She was an esthetician, and she had to do professional development credits. So she went down here to the Dermalogica Institute when I was in high school, and I don't think she loved it as much as I did.
I love that.
She thought it was interesting, you know what I mean? But I was like, wait a minute, this is a thing? And so I still have my notes somewhere from being in her, a little, it was just a quiet little observer in the corner.
Oh, I remember you teaching us years ago about I'm gonna botch the pronunciation. Helichrysum oil.
Helichrysum.
I remember you told me you could put it on scars and they'll heal.
It does. It does.
Like solar.
And calendula just speeds that up too. And then my other favorite trick is, and it's a really simple one, is to use carrot seed oil, which I learned at that time too is really good for preventing stretch marks. And I didn't get stretch marks after having 2 kids. Now I don't know if that's genetic, because my mom didn't get stretch marks, but I like to thank the carrot oil.
Thank you, carrot oil.
Thank you, carrot oil. We don't have the coffin incense burner separately that I know of.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think those are like a pretty rare find for us. Yeah.
That's part of your set. Yeah, it stops bleeding.
Yeah.
Yeah, and do you know what else does? Copaiba. I have a client who always asks me if there's copaiba in our perfumes, and you know why?
Why?
Because she's an EMT.
Oh, wow.
And she actually, like, the smell of it reminds her of, like, stopping bleeding. So she's like, I just can't wear that as a perfume because it smells like Band-Aids to me. Which it does not. Copaiba is beautiful. It does not smell like that. But, man, if you have a cut and you put copaiba, it's like liquid bandage.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah.
I love oils.
All the little bebops and doodads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So cool.
I don't like the smell of clove, but I always keep it in my medicine cabinet because toothaches. You know what I mean? It numbs your gums. So all the cool things with essential oils.
What?
Okay, this is this trivia?
Trivia.
Yeah. Yay.
Da, 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 da.
I think it's gonna be a thing now.
I know.
Until
Are
we
you
get
guys ready?
better tools like
Yep.
laser guns.
Yes.
Okay.
This gemstone, with its eerie blue glow, is believed to protect sailors from the dangers of the sea. What is it? Meow, 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 meow.
Oh my god, it's gonna get so weird. There's so many blue stones in the wand. I'm wondering which one did you guys want them to guess? Because there's actually a few that are water protective. Which one? Oh.
That's my bad. I jumped on it.
I just want to make sure I'm looking for the right word. Oh, okay, yeah, that's the one I assumed you meant. But,
Yeah.
Okay. And you guys are not wrong. I just don't think there is an Iolite on the wand. But that is also a water protective stone. You have to be looking at what's on the wand, I think. Are we showing them the wand?
Not yet.
Oh.
Not yet.
That could have been good too for next time when we have all the
That
different
is a good
multi-stones
idea.
because they have to guess like which one.
The correct one, yeah. Good idea.
This is the wand, everyone.
Hello.
So I'm going to scroll up because I did see the winner. A winner. There's a lot of winners. The first person I'm going to see with my aging eyes. Augusta R.
Congratulations. You get a
Congratulations.
beautiful wand.
But you are correct about Iolite. It is water protective too.
Thank you.
That is a gorgeous wand.
It's so pretty on the blue
Yeah.
saris.
Blue fluorite on there, amazonite on
Yeah.
there, throat chakra charm on there, Lemurian blue calcite on there. All the buzzy, pretty blue things.
We love it.
If blue and throat chakra is your jam, that's a great tool. Okay.
Congrats.
We're happy for you. We should probably do the sphere stand just so that those people who got the spheres can get your stand. This is kind of fun. I won't spend a lot of time on it. We only have 30 of them. So if you got the sphere that Sam and I were kind of obsessed with earlier, this is, I think, a really cool sphere stand for it because it's the spider.
Yes.
So these were $15 before. They are $10 tonight, and I have 30 of them. They're about 5 to 6 inches in overall diameter, so it's a sizable stand. And it will fit comfortably, I would say, up to a 3-inch sphere. After that, it's probably not, like, the dish is not big enough
definitely.
to be stable.
Yeah.
But it's awesome, and it will look beautiful with that triple stone sphere if you got that one.
Definitely.
Spiders!
It's a coffee table sphere holder.
It really is. It's
for the season.
Yeah.
With your coasters on your coffee table.
And if people
It's
come
so
home
cute.
grumpy, you just don't say anything, and you just go get your spider.
Yeah.
Oh, see, it's a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you showed it, though, because that's about a 3 1/4, and it's just kind of tipping the scales.
Yeah. Just a little bit.
He's like,
Size
ow,
comparison.
ow. Don't hit your grandmother. It's disrespectful. Oh my god.
But these are so darling. I love these.
They are super sweet.
They're gold. So cute.
So congratulations.
Congrats, guys.
Let me get my mouse in a new place.
There we go.
That's more correct. Okay. Congrats on the perfume, guys. If you're getting one, I'm really happy for you. It's I don't even remember the last time we did a live blend, and then you could actually buy that perfume, and like you were here for the whole thing, and you heard about all the, you know, you can go back and watch this later if you wanted just that section about the essential oils and like what was it again? She told a story about you know, frankincense or something. So it's just kind of cool that you were here for it. Thank you for sending your energy to the bottle too, even if you're not getting one. It's kind of cool that you're here for the process. So. Okay, ¿dónde estamos?
This is 12.
Okay. This I think is super cool. I have this at home. It does come with, they're not showing it to you here, but it does come with an index card with the symbols.
Oh, yeah.
Because we have this little, and Team SG, will you just make a note to make sure they're shipped with our, I call it the cheat sheet.
Yeah.
But it's just a little index card. We made it, but it's got the traditional runic symbols and all of the divination. So you unroll this. It is it's a leather scroll casting set. Mm-hmm. And it's so awesome because see the little zip? You put your runes in there.
Oh, wrong way. Wrong way.
You've been doing it the wrong way. Your hands are so beautiful. So you put your runes in there and you can store them. Isn't that cool? And then you roll it up and you're on the go.
Yeah, this is so cool.
Isn't that neat? The runes, by the way, if you don't know, are from the Norse tradition. And Odin is the Norse All-Father, right? The Norse main man. And Odin was said to have been hanging from the Tree of Life, right? Yggdrasil. And channeled or downloaded the runes. So it comes from the Norse tradition. And I find them a fascinating, for me it's an addendum, right? If I'm doing a card reading, I can always just cast the runes really quick. And the way you do it, decide what bottom is for you. So like, let's say, I'm going to say this is the bottom of my mat. It's usually for me, whatever side is facing closest to me. My right hand is my projecting hand, right? So I always cast out of my right hand. That's sending the energy. I sit, I ask my questions, and I cast the runes. And you're supposed to read them symbol-wise in the order that they fall in front of you. And so you would read 1, 2, 3, 4. And taken together, they tell, if we had more time, I would actually teach you about the runes. We don't have enough time tonight to go into each one and its meanings. But the card that will come with it will tell you all of the meanings. And then the more you cast them, the more quickly you will learn them. Yeah. And then you won't need the sheet anymore.
And they're made of labradorite, these ones.
Oh, yeah.
Right here, yeah. Which is super pretty.
New beginnings, new visions, new possibilities. So originally on our website, it was $54. That's real leather, by the way. Yeah. It's $39 for the entire set. The casting mat that rolls up, right? The runes in labradorite, and then the card. What a great holiday gift for under $40, so cool. And it ships for free.
Like rolling up to your like friend's dinner party with this. So cool.
So it's a great question from Jen Johnson. And we probably should have mentioned this at the beginning. So you don't have to do it now, but before, like maybe tonight when we're done, make sure you set up an account at sagegoddess.com if you haven't already. And then the email and the username, the handle that you put in there is how we contact you tomorrow with your invoice. And you want to make sure you check your email and look for your invoice. And like I said, everything is shipping tonight for free. It usually does with our live gem sales, so it's kind of cool. Yeah. And it's $5 per item if you're outside the U.S., which is pretty good too. So congrats on your rune sets. I'm glad you're excited about those. I thought that was a really fun, again, kudos to Team SG. I think there's fun treasures in here. And no, it's not too early to shop for the holidays. I mean, I'm all about self-gifting. I'm very good at it. I always just know exactly what to get myself. It's so weird. And then, like I said, as I get older, I forget. Like it's, and I'm not saying this in any bad way, because when you guys write in, like, where's my order? I totally get it. But I always say to myself too, like, I sometimes will forget that I placed an order, and then the thing comes, and I'm like, surprise! So I tend not to be that person who's like, where's my order? Because
the Leo has spoken, truly.
Or maybe I want to forget. Because then I can say, I don't remember adding that to cart at all. I don't remember the ship to. I don't remember Afterpay. It's like,
it was spirit through me.
Yeah, I don't know. Something took over my right paw. And the rest of it is just shopping cart history.
No idea.
Anyway, enjoy your self-gifting, but it is not too early to think about the holidays. Which number is this one, guys?
This is number 21.
Yeah. Thank you.
Trivia question?
Yep.
You guys ready? What gemstone, with its dark red color and associations with passion, is sometimes called the Stone of Vampires?
I don't know if this is it's said to be a stone that vampires like, not one that wards them off. That's opal that we talked about earlier. So if you're looking to attract one. Now, in order to correctly guess this one, I'm going to make it tough for you.
Yes.
I think you need to get what the red stone is and the matrix. Can you show them up close, the matrix, so they can get a good guess? To make it interesting. If nobody gets it, I'll give it to the first person who guessed the one stone correctly. But if you want to be a show-off...
Yes.
Because that blue flash does kind of give it away. Anybody know what both are? And what a fun combination to have together.
Oh, look at that.
Oh my gosh, Lena Lockhart. Garnet in our Vedsonite.
Ding, ding, ding.
That is Garnet.
So pretty.
Maybe vampires like it because it looks like blood. Maybe that's why.
This will be sent over to you too, and it's so cool.
Did I make it up, or did Lena win one earlier too?
I think so.
Yeah.
Congrats!
I know.
Oh my gosh.
You're a winner, Lena. No, I think that's that happy coincidence.
Yeah.
So congratulations.
If you know, you know.
I know.
You know?
Garnet, grounding, stabilizing, root chakra, vampire attracting, our Vedsonite, manifestation, attraction. So, I don't know. I'm not responsible for who bites your neck.
I thought someone was over here about to get stabbed.
Oh my gosh. I don't know why I'm laughing at that. We all have kind of a... Like I said, when you work here, you must be on a little bit on the...
She's not wrong.
We're all a little... We are the weirdos, mister.
Yeah.
I do love this next tool that we're going to show you. These were... I'm going to say this before we show it to you. Cool. So I think we're going to... Oh, no, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
I might as like, while we're waiting.
I was
sorry.
like,
No.
sorry.
Right there.
What are you waiting for? If you don't have this tool already, I thought it was really cool that we could bring this to you at a discount because a lot of you were able to get this when we first brought it to you. This is golden sheen obsidian in what's known as a ceremonial knife, or an athame, or an athame, depending on how you pronounce it. I've heard it both ways. I call it a ceremonial knife. So and I'll tell you how I use it. This is golden sheen obsidian from Mexico. It's got a heart on the top. They're all hand carved. Originally, these were $65. Tonight they are $46, 7.5 inches. That's really awesome to be able to get a hand carved golden sheen obsidian knife for $46 because we're covering your shipping. You can use this literally. I mean, this is an everyday tool for me. This exact wand is sitting on my altar at home because all you have to do is just bring it through your energy field. It literally, and the Aztecs believed it too, cuts through dense energy. Yep. And it's really nice if you just do a little bit of this at the end of the day because we all cord to each other at the solar plexus, and it's just like, kind of like clearing. Again, you're not cutting, but you're clearing, right? When you move through your energy field, it's like, let's just clear any energy that's too dense for the field. Now, I don't like to do actual cord cutting where like I visualize a specific cord and I cut it. I'm not one to do that, but I do narrow and thin them. So if you're just clearing your field, you do just an all over wash, that's all you're doing. But if you want to narrow a specific cord to a person or a place or a thing, you visualize that cord. And again, I always visualize it coming from the umbilicus, from the solar plexus. Visualize it going into the other person. And then if it's a big cord, which family cords are really big, you can just sort of like just narrow it a little bit. Just like, I call it smoothing the frosting. You're just like, you don't get to have that much access to me. I'm not cutting it off. I'm giving you, you went from 5 inches down to a nice like half an inch. Yeah. It doesn't mean you can't get to me anymore, but I'm moving you over here and I'm shaving you down a little bit.
When you mentioned the all over one, I taught this practice to my mom as the cookie cutter.
Oh,
energetic clearing.
It's like a gingerbread.
Exactly.
Like, you're making a little cutter of yourself.
Another frosting cookie cutter. You know.
Can see where we're going with
it. You can see it, but it's so cool. So
I like to use my right hand because, again, that's my projecting hand. But if I'm trying to, you can also use your left hand to call in those energies into your field, right? So you can use a left hand, for example, and you can actually go outside and do this in the earth if you want. Put this into the earth with your left hand, and then visualize the energy of the earth coming up through your root chakra, sacral, solar, all the way up through the crown chakra, and then back down, and again into the earth. Very stabilizing, very grounding, very clearing. So there's so many different fun things you can do. You can open and close circles with it too. I mean, Obsidian's highly protective. Yeah. So if you don't like to use Selenite, this can be your alternative.
And it has a heart on it too.
It has a heart on it.
Such a sweet little detail.
It is sweet. It's beautiful. And
it's
then
gorgeous.
If you see it how Sam has it on the pillow, that's we don't have those in the show tonight, but they are on stagegoddess.com. Isn't that an upgrade?
Yeah.
That says check out my magic tool.
I want to pierce the thing a little bit, but I won't.
I want to be violent with things, but I won't.
Thank you.
Okay. Congratulations if you got one of those. Yeah.
Great choice.
Hi. You guys having fun? We're so glad you're here. Thank you for being here. If you did not get the perfume, you can still continue to say sold Guardian 39 as long as we have bottles available. Yeah. You can get that. That comes in the red jasper roller bottle, which I think is really cool because it's actually red jasper that's touching your skin, which is a stone of protection.
Yeah.
One of the legends in Native American, gem and mineral lore is that Native Americans would take red jasper into battle. Ooh. It's mined in the U.S., so it's and you can find it in the Southwest, and it represented the blood they would not have to shed on the battlefield. So it was like this inner strength, inner power. I love red jasper.
Me too.
So, anyway, I'm glad. Hi, Daylene. I can see you. Yay! Vicky's excited that she got an athame. I'm excited for you. And what a great one to have. I mean, honestly, I have this and one other, and that's it in my collection.
I have that one too.
Yeah. I have a Furba, which is kind of a variation on an athame from a different tradition. Okay. But it's a little heavier duty of a tool. This is so multi-purpose and quick.
Yeah.
Doesn't take much.
Not at all.
So yeah, you guys are red jasper lovers too. It makes me happy. Okay, so now we have another fun item for you.
These are so sweet. Mm-hmm.
This is called Luna's Light, Selenite, and Sorghum Broom. It's a little broom for you. The sorghum actually is meant to bring good fortune and abundance to you. And what I love about the broom, which I know a lot of you know what brooms and besoms are and what they represent, because you can literally use them to sweep and clean, but they also metaphysically, energetically represent doing that on the energetic level, right? So what this really represents is sweeping out anything that isn't serving you, because the handle is selenite and that's a clearing stone, and then sweeping in anything that's aligned with your prosperity, your abundance, your good luck and good fortune. It's got a peacock feather on it, which is for protection, and then the sun charm, which is also for abundance. Isn't that cute? So yeah, you can keep it on your altar. You can use it as a wand if you want to. These were originally $24. They're $17 tonight. They're almost a foot long, and we have 30 of them. And you can also hang this.
Yeah.
Which adorable. I think is really cool to do. And all you'd want to do is just hook it onto the leather in the back is what I would do. So just put a very small nail in the wall and just, you can pull the leather out just a little bit and hook it on there so it would hang on your wall like that.
So cute.
I'm a big believer in thresholding and decorating doorways. So I would put that on the left side of the doorway entrance to your house, because that's the receiving side to receive prosperity and good fortune.
So cool.
And again, that would be a really cool gift to give somebody for just a few dollars, you know what I mean? Yeah. And a cool story to go with it too. And then you can teach them about thresholding and how we decorate doorways, because doorways are portals.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Even the doorways in your house.
Yep. That's such a good idea. I'm calculating what I'm going to do when I get home.
Well, it's funny because once you start to decorate your doorways, it becomes a thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's like at home I got shit around my doorways.
I have the old showroom,
Yes.
the chimes that were on the outside of or the inside of the door when you walk in. I have the chime from the showroom, and it's like my little protection charm, so I can hear if someone comes in my door. I'm
happy that you have that.
I do. I know.
You should
so
have that.
Interesting. Yeah.
Sam was the queen of one of the queens of our showroom.
Yes, yeah.
And
OG.
a lot of you got to meet her back in those days.
Thank you.
Yeah, left side is you enter.
Yeah.
They have. I'll tell you, I got stuff on both sides. What a metaphor.
The chime, and then Athena taught us a couple years ago to put a little black kyanite above the door for clearing people's energy to come in, or your own when you leave, when you come.
Yeah.
You know.
And actually, you can. We had them eons ago. I don't think we have them now, but we actually had little brooms made of black kyanite.
Oh,
they had like a little wooden handle and like a.
I do remember that. Yeah.
They were tiny.
Yeah.
But like. Black kyanite for me is kind of a broom.
It is. It has like the literal structure of a broom.
Like it. Yeah. Yeah, when we made those, I thought that was like the niftiest thing.
It's so cute.
Well, congrats, you guys. That's so sweet. Christina said Sam is so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
It's true. She is a goddess herself, you
Oh,
guys.
you guys are so sweet.
There's a change to this one, Athena.
Okay.
We're gonna offer it. Oh, you didn't do this?
No, we have not. Sorry. I was like, why are you
myself.
taking it?
There's no change yet. I'll let you know about the change in just a second.
Thank you.
I'm like standing by. Standing by. So what is the no change?
The changes that we're gonna offer.
The no change is the next trivia.
Oh, next trivia. Okay,
Here we
okay, got it. Okay.
Should I have the
I
camera
should
on
have
the
been
thing
more-
when I read the question?
I think I'm screwing it up. I don't think we were supposed to,
Okay.
right?
You can have them guess. This would be a fun one to guess that way
Yeah.
if you guys want to do
Let's
that.
Yeah,
try
you
it.
gotta guess both, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's fair, because
So
there
show
really
them
is
how
two
I'm
stones in one. The trivia question is...
Which gemstone with its greenish brown color is believed to have protective properties and is often used in amulets?
And for sex.
I love it.
I don't make the rules.
I break them.
I do.
Try to give them a closer look at the screen.
Sure.
Oh, good God.
I would love to.
She gotta guess both, because there's
Two
two stones in one. And I'm seeing correct guesses. Oh, somebody
Yep,
did.
there it
Okay,
is.
hold on. You're all so smart. Wait a minute. Casey Maggio guessed it first that I saw, which is Pyrite and serpentine.
Congratulations.
And this sphere is rad.
It is
I
so
just
cool.
think that like the intensity of the green, that serpentine is killer. And one of the reasons it's associated with sex is that serpentine is, do you get it? Serpent. And then like the kundalini is like a snake that like lives at your root chakra and winds up your, and the reality is none of it that is true. It represents the double helix of your DNA. Because believe it or not, your DNA is actually your magic. Your spinal column and your DNA and your spinal fluid are actually how energy moves through your system. That's why it's so important to protect your central nervous system, because it is actually your energetic channel called your sushumna in Sanskrit. And so it is like literally, it's the power matrix. So, but get it, serpentine. So, and then like there's people talk about Kundalini awakenings. I've never had one, but I mean, I don't think I need one. I don't want that. I can't imagine having some crazy like spontaneous sexual awakening like at work or something. Like I don't want it. You know what I mean? Like I'm good with my serpentine.
Oh my god.
But anyway, it'll give you a little rise.
Yes.
For the occasion.
Pep in
So
your
congratulations.
step.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Pep in your step. I'm not responsible once again for whatever you do with your serpentine.
All right.
Okay, now.
Now, these, we're going to send them a pack of incense with.
Oh,
It'll
cool.
be intuitively chosen.
Cool.
Oh, awesome.
I like that. I thought this was just the niftiest thing, and I'm going to show you why. But are we missing one on the? Oh no, we're not.
No.
I just couldn't see it. Okay, I'm going to show you why I love this stick incense burner. We have 20 of each color. So we have. Well, let me show you what's really cool about it first.
Yeah.
These are magnets. So you
Oh,
don't, you're
what?
not wedded to like wear it. Isn't that rad?
That is so cool. I didn't even know that.
Yeah. No, I know.
Absolutely.
Next level.
That
I
is
know.
so
Watch.
cool.
It's like underlisted by 4.
Yeah,
No, isn't that
definitely.
rad? This is like if you IYKYK, like now you know that those move around.
So
no, here's the thing.
Them.
At the same time that I think that's super cool, I've never really moved it. I moved it to where I wanted them, and then I never used that again.
But to know that
I
it's
sat there and like played with it. You know what I mean? But you could, and at first you will because you can't. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, so we have 20 of the gold and 20 of the copper, and they are coming with intuitively chosen incense, like for example Portal, which opens portals to other dimensions. And you're welcome. Sorry, guys. Yep. And they it used to be $25 on our website just for the incense burner, I believe, and it's $18 for the burner and the sticks. So I think you're going to say sold gold or sold copper, however Team SG does it. And congratulations. And like I said, you'll move them once and never again. It's rad.
But even if you just want one on there, no, you can't. You have to have the
Wouldn't
two.
That be really cool if you were like walking around the room with it and there was a way to like move the magnets from underneath and like you're just like...
I'm going to try it after this.
And just pretend like nothing is happening.
Your incense are like waving,
And people are sitting with you and they're like,
oh my gosh.
I need to leave now.
I have a really cute video of when we listed this the first time. I'm Lexi shooting this, and there's just smoke because she was obsessed with this burner. There's smoke everywhere, and she's like fanning the smoke with like a hand fan. It's a very cute video.
You guys are the queens of smoke, though. And what they do with smoke is like multidimensional. If you have seen sagegoddess.com and you've seen our photography, it's next level. It's insane.
Or obsessed. Incense.
Oh my lord.
Smudge. Yes.
I do think visually, like, I see a lot of websites between our photographers, Sam and Lexi, and our graphic designers, Bruce and Saskia.
Yeah.
I've never seen a more talented foursome of folks, and, like, the art and the visuals and everything that you see, sometimes we take it for granted how talented you guys are.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna cry.
And if you haven't ordered Crystalpedia, which is my brand new book on gems and minerals, which is right back here.
Somewhere. There it is.
She and Lexi photographed it. And it's the most beautiful thing you'll ever see. We should show it to him before we're done. Not right now, but like before we go. Because I can actually, that's the real thing, and I can open it and show you.
Cool.
Okay. Congrats on your
Congrats, guys.
Incense burner. That's really cool.
Your magnets.
Your magnets that you'll never move, but you know you can, and that's why it's important.
Absolutely.
Okay, this is one of my favorite things, and if you, it was at one time part of a kit. So this is all that we have left. Oh my lord. I'm gonna make it even juicier for them, so I'm making a little price adjustment.
We're just like having fun towards the end of this.
I'm gonna play
incense sticks here.
I know. Do we have enough wax to send it with a wax stick? Can you guys check on that?
Give me 2.5 seconds.
Okay.
Are you talking about it?
I'm going to talk about it because I would love to be able to send it to you with a wax stick so that you can use it right away. I will tell you though, if any candle you have though, just pour out some of the wax and see. You know what I mean? Like some people don't use the wax sticks because they've got candles. Yeah. Okay. What you need to know about this is by most people's accounts the first sacred symbol ever on the planet, the Oroboros. Okay. This is our take on the Oroboros. So we designed this. Traditionally, the Oroboros is a snake eating its own head. Why is that? Well, life and death, man.
Yep.
In and out. You know? You got to start somewhere, you got to end somewhere, right? So we thought this was a little bit of a different take. It's kind of an infinite knot take on the Oroboros. But I will tell you, when you seal a letter with this, like red wax, you look badass.
Yeah.
Like, whatever that, people will want to open that just to see what you wrote, even if it just says inside, like, boo, I got you, or whatever. Like, it looks like you're sending somebody, like, top secret information about the universe.
And they will get a wax stick.
Yay.
And you get a wax stick.
That's so cool.
Okay, so I'm doing my own thing, Team SG. These were on the website for 54. We're doing them for 34 with the wax seal. And these are handmade out of obsidian.
Yeah.
That is obsidian, that's not glass.
So cool.
So you're sealing, you're clearing, you're stamping, you're super badass.
Yes.
And you should always seal your letters. When I first started doing, this is kind of lame, but whatever, judge me if you want. When I first started playing with sealing wax, I didn't like have enough like letters to write, so I sealed my bills.
That is the coolest
Just
thing
'cause I
ever. What are
enjoy
you
it.
talking about? That is the coolest fun fact about Athena yet, I think. Like, here you go.
But like the like the person at like, I don't know, Kaiser or like,
Yeah,
I don't know, like
so
Wells
cute. They're
Fargo.
like, what did I just get?
Who is Athena Paracas?
She's the one with the wax seal.
Listen, my minimum payment should be fancy too.
Yes.
Anyway, congratulations.
So I love that.
Whatever, if you want to practice and you only have so many like people you know who can receive letters from you and you don't want to be psycho.
You can send them to me too.
Okay,
don't worry.
thank you. Or you can just like leave a little note on somebody's desk like, hi.
Yeah.
But it's like sealed like you are a overlord badass with your Oroboros,
I'm
right?
obsessed.
Anyway, congratulations.
Congrats, guys.
It's a thing where I have a friend and we're the same age. We went to school together, and she like didn't know about wax sealing, so she and when you first do it, you're bad at it. Okay, that's the other rule you have to know. Like, you think it's, I'm going to be all good at this and get it really centered and stuff. You'll get, like, the snake's head and, like, nothing, right? So she sent me pictures of, like, all her, like, the first 10 where it was, like, the peacock tail but not the head, or, like, the... And then she got fancy and realized you can pour red wax and then black wax into that and then silver wax, and it will, like, do a layered effect. But you have to graduate to that level of magic, friends.
Absolutely. It's a skill. It's an absolute
That's
skill.
when your bills, become sacred. If you're weird. Yeah. Anyway.
I relate to that so much.
Congratulations.
Congrats, guys.
It's kind of sad. I didn't have enough friends, so I used my bills. Okay. Not everybody wants handwritten notes, which is the other weird thing for me. Like, I've known people in my life who are like, just send it in an email. You know what I mean? And it's just like, no, don't you want to go to your mailbox and like open a Magix?
Absolutely. I'm like that old, like, I'm like constantly going to my mailbox, like hoping there's something.
Oh my god. You're going to have to give me your address.
Yeah.
I'm going to start mailing you little
Please,
notes.
I would love that.
With my Oroboros, and I haven't done it in a little while, so I'm gonna be shitty at it again. It's gonna be just the snake head
like,
or whatever.
Athena. It's like magic.
Oh my god, what is it? And it's like, hi.
Yeah, just one word. Like beautiful cursive calligraphy.
Hello. Anyway,
Stop checking the mail.
stationery. Aw, see, I'm. This is why we are friends. I love stationery. I love paper. I love scented ink and pens. I like all the things. I enjoy highlighters.
Oh yeah.
I like to highlight things.
Venus and Virgo too.
I don't even have anything to highlight anymore, but I like to highlight things. On my to-do list, like, highlight, this one's going to be green, because green.
Because green.
Whatever. You know?
And then pink.
Oh, speaking of green.
What's our last one?
It's our last trivia.
This is so fun.
Trivia.
Should I show it also?
No,
Just this one?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, no, because, nope.
It's a...
Yeah, they did fast with that.
Alright guys, what gemstone, often used in ancient Egyptian jewelry, is known for its deep blue-green color and associations with protection?
It's really just green, but this one has a little blue because it's special.
Yeah.
But I think we're asking for the green.
The green, yes. Ooh, yeah, meow, meow, meow. Period.
Meow. Okay.
Oh, throwing them with the blue.
Y'all are so
we got
smart.
it.
For Nelly too.
Yes.
It is for you. And look how gorgeous this
Congrats.
one is. Because Malachite grows with chrysocolla, and chrysocolla grows with shadokite, and shadokite grows with diopside. These are all ores of copper. And this is a beautiful specimen.
It's
from
gorgeous.
the Democratic Republic of the Congo, darling.
Beautiful.
And I see skulls and hearts and all kinds of things in malachite.
Gorge.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It's so
Yay.
pretty. That
Yay.
eye. Yes. You said blue. I know.
We did say
There's
blue.
a tiny bit of blue in this one.
I know.
you
Sorry,
know.
we kind of fucked with you a little bit. Sorry. Okay. We apologize.
Congratulations.
That's our evening.
Guardian perfume, by the way. We still have some, I think.
Yes.
So you can. This is the perfume that we blended. Poor Jared. We do, and let me show you.
We also have one of these if you want.
This is the bottle, by the way. So I blended it live with you, but you can get we have one labradorite bottle available for $399, which will come with a full-size bottle of Guardian
and
as your
ship
gift.
for free.
And ship for free. And can you show them how that twists off? It's actually a twist cap. Like, that is a
Look at the
handmade
flash on the
labradorite
cap.
bottle. the other one sold. We only had 2 Labradorite bottles, so that would be the ultimate vessel. Labradorite is new visions, new beginnings, new possibilities, right? Gorgeous.
Flash is amazing.
And we can do 40 more of the roll-on. We can add in. We sold out of everything that we originally had.
Okay, we can do 40 more. Can you show them the red jasper bottle?
Really
Yes.
Okay. Only 40 more Guardians for now, because we have to make sure we have enough.
Yeah.
Guardian is Immortelle, Chrysanthemum, Vetiver, Opoponax, Tobacco Absolute, Cedar, Rose, Calendula, Frankincense, Myrrh, and Rue. We blended it tonight to be a perfume that you should anoint with. Red jasper is the stone in the bottle.
It's so cool.
To represent your ancestors as guardians for you. Gatekeepers.
Yeah.
Keepers of wisdom and you. Isn't that beautiful?
It's so cool.
So yeah, you can say sold Guardian 39 or sold Perfume 39 and they will capture it, and there's 40 of you now who can have it, and that's it.
And then one of you can do this too.
And then one of you can have the Labradorite bottle for $3.99.
Gorgeous.
And it comes with the perfume, so it's you're paying like $3.60, whatever. I can't do math.
Both are great options.
It's, ish. Somebody's over there going, she's not correct. What do you mean? I'm not your math teacher. I'm your entertainment for the evening. God, what did Freddie Mercury had a quote? I'm trying to remember what it was. People used to complain that he was always late, and he was like, what do you call the person who drives the train?
Conductor?
Yeah, he's like, I'm not a goddamn conductor.
I'm gonna start using that.
It's just like, I'm not either, Freddie. Because he was just like, I'll ship what I want. I'm not a conductor. Anyway.
You pay for quality. That's what I always say. I don't know. Like, quality arrives late.
Exactly.
To your doorstep. That.
So, did you guys have fun tonight?
I know.
Sandra, she's saying she's gotten no response on her sold items. So, it may just be that the order that you're seeing it isn't what Team SG is seeing. So, just bear with them, and they will let you know. I know the bottle is full of jasper. It's like a jasper or fiesta in there. It's pretty cool, actually. Am I the gatekeeper? Movie trivia. I know Dave is the one who always gets all your movie references. I get some of them, but he's like so much better at those.
I'm kind of bad at them.
Yeah. Yeah, I do have.
I was about to bring that up.
Well, it was my son. So my son went to Greece in August with his friends. It was. He's 16 and he's such a good kid, and it was horrible for me. It was 2 weeks without my baby. But he was actually there over my birthday. So on my birthday, he was in Mykonos, and he brought me back surprises. So he brought me back this necklace.
Oh, beautiful.
But she's like, Mama, it's real. Which is really cool. And my Parido bracelet that you may have noticed. So yeah, he bought me jewelry. And he's a good jewelry picker. And then this little sapphire was a gift from him too. Maybe like 7 or 8 years ago. So Nick has gifted me with a lot of jewelry.
Zoe
gave me this bracelet.
Yeah.
So the kids are gifters. Okay, you failed the trivia tonight. That's okay. It's okay. We all have our gifts and strengths, and we all have good days and bad days. But I am proud of you. Your guesses were really good in a lot of cases. So.
And once you can study with this, once this hits the shelves, you'll be a lot better at crystal trivia. Because Crystalpedia will be around and in your hands.
It's shipping December 5th. So you can pre-order it on Amazon or Barnes & Noble, wherever you buy books.
Burlesque show.
How beautiful it is.
Burlesque show.
It is seriously, you guys, over 180 stones and all the information. I also wrote you introduction and conclusion, like daily cleansing rituals for crystals, top 5 crystals for a perfect night's sleep, crystals for manifestation and success. And then the whole introduction is how crystals work, the science behind crystals, which includes something called the dominant oscillatory rate. So you're going to geek the heck out. And it's beautiful, photographed by Sam and Lexi in-house at Sage Goddess.
Yep.
Wherever you buy books, please go pre-order it. Please don't wait until it ships. And the reason is, when you pre-order, it tells the publisher this is an important book.
Mm-hmm.
And we want them to believe this is an important book because metaphysics is important.
It is.
So we want to make sure that this also is a book that's recognized not just in the metaphysical world, but outside the metaphysical world too.
My grandma's book club pre-ordered it.
Oh,
all of them.
That is the best thing ever.
Isn't that cute?
Yes. That is so cool. I mean, seriously, like moments like that are like, that's awesome. This is going to be a book club book. I hope they like really like quiz the shit out of each other and get like down and dirty about it. Well, actually, on page 34, if you look, that's not what it says.
I might just show up every once in a while and like.
I would be totally eavesdropping. I'll come be a guest speaker.
Please, that'd be so cute.
I'll wear my readers and come in and just be like, now there will be a quiz, everyone.
Oh my gosh.
I don't have my readers.
My grandma was a professor at El Camino College, and
I was too.
You were too. And she saw your name on something at one point. She's like, Sam, I think your boss, Athena, was an alumni at the school I taught. I'm like, El Camino, yeah, I know. Yeah,
I was. And Sage Goddess is a donor, too. We fund scholarships there.
Yeah.
Not in our name, but in the names of my two favorite professors who passed away.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So, yeah, nobody knows that they're Sage Goddess scholarships.
No, yeah, that's so cool.
It's Kathleen Mary Murphy.
Aww.
And, and oh my God, what an incredible, she was my first English teacher. And then Mercedes Thompson, who was my first Spanish teacher. Aww. Really, the fact that I'm fluent in Spanish is because of Dr. Thompson. Okay, so the last thing I want to show you, you can't get here. That sucks. I do want to tell you a couple of other things first, and Jared, you can let me know if I'm missing anything. First of all, thank you for being here. We hope you had fun. Tomorrow you're going to get an invoice, and you can stamp seal it or not, but you should pay it, and then you'll get your goodies in the mail. We hope you enjoyed, and thanks for being here, and thanks to Team SG for putting this together.
Guys, yeah.
Tomorrow is Living Astrology with Tara All. She's our resident astrologer. You're going to learn about stelliums. What are stelliums? Well, it's clusters of planets in your chart that actually have significance. We've never taught it before. She's going to give you all the 411. Plus, we're doing a whole deep dive on the astrology of October. It's a mess, honey.
It's a mess, honey.
It's better for Leos, actually. These are going to be the easiest eclipses for Leos that we've had in about 2 years, which thank God, because the last few were really doozies for us. We get a break. Some of you are really in for a special sandwich.
Fun time.
So you should join us tomorrow, and that way you'll know what to expect for the month ahead.
Grab your shadow tools.
Get ready, buckle up. And then, and so this necklace, I wanted to show you this necklace because I think it's one of the cutest things. It's 30% off. We have, and Team SG, if you can link to the section, that would be really helpful because sometimes it's hard to find. If you go to sagegoddess.com and hover over shop and the menu comes up, there's a section called Happy Hour. And it's kind of like our place to put things when we do little fun flash sales. Everything in the Happy Hour section is 30% off with code. I don't know this, that's why I'm asking.
I should know it.
I'm not good with codes.
The rules.
It's a rule.
It's a rule.
No, I literally just
I know.
Like, wouldn't it be fun if you could make up your own code?
I know.
My code is me.
Spooky.
Spooky. Woohoo! Spooky.
Yeah.
The code is not me. Leos want to make their own codes.
Mwah.
This is
I bought
the
this one,
coolest. Oh, I love this pendant.
It's so cute.
One of my girlfriends bought it. She sent me a message this morning. She's like, look what I got.
It's so cute.
It's natural spinel.
Oh, really?
Yes,
I
it's
didn't
real
even read
spinel.
it.
Like, it's not like a rhinestone pendant. It is the cutest little skull. So they're all white spinel and then 2 blue spinel. And I just think it's the best skull pendant ever.
It is.
You go to shop, you hover over, you click on Happy Hour, or Sage Goddess is going to give you the link in the feed. And then your code is spooky.
Spooky.
Is there an easy link, like sg.rocks/happy hour or something like that?
Yep, sg.rocks/happy hour.
sg.rocks/happy hour. Spooky. Spooky.
The little teeth are just the cutest thing.
The teeth are, and honestly, teeth should be sexy if you're going to make them out of stone. And by the way, zircon, so glad you asked, is one of the oldest stones on the planet. It's true. Zircon and spinel date back to roughly 4 billion years old, which is about how old the meteorites are on the planet, too.
So how appropriate that there's a skull pendant made out of the oldest minerals.
Yeah.
So cool.
Super important for manifestation. So anyway, thank you for being here. Thanks to Team SG behind the scenes. It looks cute on you, Sam.
Thank you. Mine's coming.
And thank you for my ears.
Of course. You're
and
welcome.
I love them. Like, yours are so much better than mine. Mine are only from CVS. Totally
so
thought
cute.
you were the upgrade.
Not at all.
CVS is magic. I used to go to Pier 1 and walk around when I was stressed out, and then they closed all the stores.
Yeah.
Like, because I do that. Like, if I'm having a hard day, you'll find me, like, wandering the halls of CVS. I really love CVS. And I like to take my time. I don't like to be rushed in CVS. If you're ever at CVS and like you wonder why people are just dilly-dallying and you're like rushing in to get your facial cream or whatever, and there's like this weird lady just standing there looking at crayons or whatever. I am that crazy lady. I go to the holiday aisle. I get really excited about that.
They have a good holiday aisle. So funny.
They've got a really good holiday aisle. And then I'm always like, look at the snacks. Like, I didn't know there were Reese's peanut butter, whatever this new thing is. Like, look at that.
I know.
We all need help, don't we? Anyway.
Thank you for being
I'm
here.
sure you have weird stress relief techniques too. My CVS problem is... And then I go, I need strip lashes.
Yeah, of course.
I totally forgot about that.
They have rhinestones on them. And I'm going to wear them all the time.
And I would actually. They should have rhinestone strip lashes. Do they have them?
They do.
Oh, really?
I'll get you some.
Are you kidding?
They totally do.
No, this is a thing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's so cool.
Oh my god. This is next level.
Yeah, I know. Swarovski.
Because I always put crystals on I glue my crystals on. I use eyelash glue to glue my crystals on. But...
Little strip lashes with little rhinestones.
Once we get our rhinestone lashes and our like
the little
laser guns.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Unstoppable.
This is gonna you better back up. This sale's gonna get weird. Dollar bins at Target or at Michael's. I love Michael's. Michael's is fascinating, isn't
Home
it?
Goods, Michael's.
I do enjoy nice Home Goods.
Yeah.
I also love Trader Joe's.
Oh,
Don't rush me through Trader Joe's. Don't you do it, because there's new specials every week.
They know me there by my name. It's unfortunate.
Don't you rush me there. All right, guys. Love